Let's get to another queen of sorts, Nancy Pelosi. We had reports of this earlier this week. She finally announced her retirement at the end of her term next year. And boy, that was like 250 years in the making. But now she has officially said, I'm not running for office for the 1700th time. And I thought that it would be appropriate for us to take a look back at who Nancy Pelosi really was, at what she embodied. One of my personal favorites was the time that she threw a temper tantrum. Remember this? At President Trump's 2020 State of the Union address. And she stood up there and she just ripped up his speech right there. And it definitely wasn't for the optics or anything. She just was so mad. Oh, gosh, she was so mad. She just ripped it right up. And then she held her dentures in her mouth so well, they didn't even come out at all. Like, give me a break, okay? Now, I did notice she apparently really loves ripping things up. Again, not for the theatrics at all. These are not failed theater kids who just want to just go stand up on a stage and, rip things up and use these stupid talking points, calling people Nazis and all these types of things. No, they're not failed theater kids. They mean business, especially when Nancy Pelosi was at the No Kings protest and did this.
We're going to tear up the crown.
Wow, you did it. You did it, Nance. Wow, you really did something. I mean, President Trump was thinking about being a king, but then when he saw you rip up that crown, he got so scared and he was like, oh, I better not risk it because Nancy Pelosi's going to come and rip up my crown. Give me a break. By the way, a little ironic that she's, talking about standing against monarchies. She's been ruling in Congress since 1987. It's almost 40 years that she's been in Congress and she wants to talk about a monarchy. That's hilarious. Okay. Also, one of my personal favorites was recently she had this. Now, I don't know if it's a combination of her medication and her vodka. I don't know if she's just losing it because she's 250 years old. I don't know what it is, but she got very, very upset when she was asked by a reporter about her role in January 6th.
Are you at all concerned about the new January 6th committee finding you liable for that day? Why did you refuse the National Guard on January 6th?
Shut up. I did not refuse the National Guard. The president didn't send it. Why are you coming here with Republican talking points as if you're a serious journalist?
The American people want to know. We still have questions.
Thank you. You shut up. Shut up. No one was supposed to know about that. You shut up. Now, I will say, the biggest downside of her leaving is we're going to have to find another way to get our stock tips because remember, she's a really good guesser. Don't worry, folks. She has not been insider trading for years, for decades. She's just a really good guesser. Or Paul Pelosi. It's all him, okay? He's a really good guesser, and somehow they keep guessing correctly and placing these really good stock bets right before something really important happens that maybe Congress would be privy to, and she's made millions of dollars. And then when someone actually does an accidental act of journalism, like anyone on CNN, she gets very upset when she's asked about it.
Nancy Pelosi became rich.
Why do you have to read that? We're here to talk about the 60th anniversary of Medicaid. That's what I agreed to come to talk about.
But I wanted
what that means in the election.
I wanted to give you a chance just to respond. He accused you of insider trading. What's your response to that?
That's ridiculous. In fact, I very much support the trading of members of Congress. Not that I think anybody's doing anything wrong. If they are, they are prosecuted and they go to jail.
Yes.
But because of the confidence it instills in the American people, don't worry about this. But I have no concern about the obvious investments that have been made over time.
That's
I'm
so
not
silly,
into it.
Jake.
My husband is.
That's
but it
my
isn't
husband's just a
anything
great
to do with
guesser.
anything insider.
Paul's just a great guesser. He says just I'm not worried at all. Give me a freaking break already. Good riddance. Good riddance. I don't want to see you kneel for BLM ever again, okay? I don't want to see any of the stupid bullshit theatrics. Look at her. She cannot get back up. I'm not sure she's getting back up. Okay, like all of the code switching, she put on this fake Southern accent while she was talking about Republicans. And in fact, let's go ahead and play that real quick.
You're people of faith. You go to church on Sunday and pray in church on Sunday and pray on people the rest of the week. What is this? What is this?
And then she was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try to turn into Jasmine Crockett, I guess.
We just go to our mantra. We ain't going back.
What?
We are not. I guess I should correct my language.
Should you? You should correct it. You should correct it. I mean, the amount of times that she went on TV drunk as a skunk, like, it's unbelievable. And so I guess I will just leave you with this. President Trump, I think, summed up very appropriately how we should be sending Nancy Pelosi off.
I think she's an evil woman. I'm glad she's retiring. I think she did the country a great service by retiring. I think she was a tremendous liability for the country. I thought she was an evil woman who did a poor job, who cost the country a lot in damages and in reputation. I thought she was terrible.
Show me the lie, okay? Show me the lie. 100% accurate. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.